Tiffy Mantem say ehimfu bi instructing crofo say monto omaba no ma Bawumia and anyway be piemu nti anyway be piemu no wo se anase wo kiremu a wo kiremu sen say waka bibia enye anazo se sen na wo kirem me nti o
Bawumia me that twene anim da hɔ a mpanyinfoɔ se yɛ bɔnkyɛn na sabio bro asɛm no kɔɛ so sɛ yɛka yɛnto sabi wotwɛ Ghana bakɔsɛ mu a ɛne wiase nyinaa abatoɔ nsɛnsɛm mu a yɛfrɛ biribi identity politics influence voter behavior nti obi wɔ hɔ a ɔso ofra sentimentum undated ne ba no fra sentimentum nti enjoy biribi ɛfrɛ no home region support mfonso ni ho koraa so obenya home region support based on maybe of okay Rosamels or say ade power fear oye
yes o sa di ofi oye
enti mfonso ni ho enti se bio say nua no koraa so obofri estimantem say candidate be for that matter contest here ekwe bia Dr. Bawumia free ho no mo ka so mo travel mu a mfonso je ene ho that what we raise concerns on the deliberate and hypocritic posture of some of the teams are one more cost to her about because say and a woo. Our Bahadia no will be cast oh and you now a can call at some of us yes why you win and no moment they deem it say they are tribalistic. And we are all getting to a point where everybody is getting tired of this blackmail. Well, on one side they are the same abana ya de botetino ya de boba dia no be bofu and they say ya wo ma every time be because 12 be no you have other group or mu say asmeji from permasem we permasem I mean I recall when Dr. Bawumia called afone or external for he made those pronouncements almost me a community almost me a not now me answer summit nobody is saying that we are saying based on the poor performance. Now there's a brand new collection there to not count when you might go to a man. But you don't go and do all these things. Now Kennedy echo raise this concerns a one social media house near Chio Musca, yes, you Kennedy say I can't point and sorry India all minority groups. That is what the deliberate hypocritic posture of them. But now no as a maniac, where did they come from? Now no sending no a puppy say can raise concerns about the intimidation the supporters in the team go through in certain parts of the north. To the extent to say, I am for no do one more afraid delegates, threaten there are some of them they are threats of punishment. Some man to ama mukumuni ebe tume frikumwa. Ngofua electoral injustice AGYAPONG so far in the last election about 7% of his votes. He yidika or yonkwa nasa ubidi hono. One more the buy say I had 2 marken, so one must see that I had 2 marken so much was zero. Uncle for you few on most of them called that say it will hire better to a movie class say one more sat the club with this and maybe on what you bed ever power.
Kwasi nia wo ken na wo pa say a chifidu mantem asem na wo ken inform wo ho na.
Yes, I'm talking about the northern part of the country. Say the one more edit delegates that most support Ken. One support a northern candidate, Bawumia, and the Ubre, and now I had the Bawumia camp on her Mokoye. Now, your Oma as Puffy Ken, an idea they sending messages. No more sending messages. I'm all 5 northern regions. Say, I can say, to say the Oma mother can send messages or no day. Onye akania untimi no onye adwuma na kan fonkwa ana on your president or eligible to be president. Is it that stupid to send such a message?
Excuse your French. Not just say wo kiremu a wo kire say ye use can handle be and they are sending messages akoma the 5 northern regions. Say or no can say obey president on to mean I can fonkwa no obey adwuma na no betumi aye sa.
Let me read a message for you.
Yeah, gusuti.
Some message about what send here. I said all of us Akans should come together and lead them if you cannot allow minority tribes to lead us. I mean in the name of AGYAPONG. Which political strategies will do this? Normally can handle ascending. They are sending all 5 northern regions. What is the motive? Just to incite the northerners against our candidate. They are sorry, Nkotoma or more northern candidate.
Now, sir, ora Kwasi. Nsa ni awo kempo de Ghana ya embre mu po e masa kwan no.
Oh, but it's an incitement. One more incite your confidence. And without saying to man sending about the whole country, no send them only people in the north. And then I came to say, or catch a can for say, and talk about Akania, Northerness and Coca-Cola and Yabo, not send them for. You see, the illogical and unintelligent move or move here. But that is maybe Yamonia Samna could do. One more need any chance of surviving in these elections. They say maybe I could do the let's do tribal. Yeah, so Muslim, you be free no Funtina and Gofono and Payas. Meanwhile, last election, when you contested against accounts who we need. You contested against Christians who we need. And the other than that, Osha, team no, a crash or campaign. Now, no call do voter rate. They have to stay in a car for about 2 hours waiting for delegates. That's who campaign who play tribal politics. And no evidence that Bugrin Abu Ashua say, you can't say, I am for. And making calls to people, compel them, forcing them, coercing them to vote in a certain direction. Almost have thrown the AD. And then mom putting out to send a fake message with Ken ID. And you have heard the voice. Maybe your voice suspect. But Bugrin Abu Akata Okuma Mayahu. Because I was even thinking you were going to put him on the line. No, you won't deny say, and no on the class hardener. And he didn't hide it. Was I was for after I almost said there is no way they should vote for any other person aside from Bawumia woman. When you don't play this politics in the north, and young Wakuma Anomako ne Kukunini, and what if you go home so Naba na former no Abu at the one a home so.
Not just say, no, most are vindicated. Sir, Munsama would be too jan no. See the stamp was issued by Bugri Nabu.
Bugri Nabu expose them. That is what we are saying. And you're also saying, say, beyond exposure, we are not going to show weakness in this election. Yeah, will be blackmailing into silence. And we ask them, and a moment when you ask them, it's not the Marco sending messages, all people in the north, we will not allow anybody to blackmail into silence. It is not a tribal election, and then a religious election, you're quite excited democratic process. We are going through a democratic process. And there will be a truth and the delegates are not undiscerning as it. The delegates are very discerning people. And this one would say they can manipulate the wisdom and intelligence of the delegates. No more cost or more play tribal politics. No more bahadia near back using for someone they play tribal politics there. We are saying this time around it won't work. They will never have their way with tribal politics. We'll make sure say will be also will be now no for electoral injustice of course will be votes never 7%. We should data never could you be no move from May 55 to 61 and yet Juma at this time out and yet Juma this time around us will be vote here and one day back man when would be and one day back man. We don't care how people want to play the religious politics. You can say all accounts don't like northerners. You can say all northerners don't like accounts. We don't care. What we care is that the delegates are going to make a decision, and that decision they are going to consider what Ghanaians want. And at the end of the day, no more developer.
Yen koyenim kakre. Na yen hwesisi a campaign trail na namhefa.
Honorable Eastern Region.
Eastern Region, yeah.
Yes, Honorable Eastern Region. So far, we or Eastern can 11th region. Now, I can fight no the other here. So far, I think compared to all other candidates, he has done most regions in terms of the turn. And the message to the other in the three phases is on jobs. Or no, you might want some now where they oka. And Nigerians go, hey, Nigerians currently is almost we Western region. And Mamina Atoshi is so moved with the team also. On also back of Central Kakra, or back Greater Kakra. Obey a vote and would senior Shanti, obey a number of regions. And this time around the campaign team, there were MPs in the show almost work for Mahmoud ground. But those are people we don't want to bring their names and expose them into the limelight. We'll be so assisted out the attack. And Pennyforce Bank in a done a bed. A
betray.
They are Bremerson, they do baby, and Susan the body who bear the Ebigo.
Na Yembisa we nso owura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na waka bibi se sika show bottom se wo sika o se den o ye no na odi be develop Ghana na mom ideas na obetumi am o develop Ghana enso mwati na moti am wo comment bi wo ho.
You see, sometimes you leave it to the jury out there to make their own judgment. Publication, comments me who be a baby ideas but the same person is yet to provide a single idea. Who now also idea? No, for us to money idea, who are call elections? This is your third election. What call primaries in 2023? What call general elections? What call also a election in 2026 primaries? Who move here? Who do you need? Also, vice president, you pay now, pay yes. Who also you want to appear so ye any. But obi akebia no de sikam kwa no almost can you nyansa. Who ni nyansa at the running business to me the run by. We the class because. But we are asking him, which idea has he proposed? Idea bad or dear bar. I say we in the previous one there were a mistake being be there was some extreme IQ be or there. That me have bonus or idea be at the time. It's not for anything at all. For the past 8 years, we know ideas no here. The Ghana United went to Mania, a Hefan free is from the northern part of Ghana. Ideas bear the call way to be transformed northern part of Ghana. Or one group, ideas bear the call. Well, and when you actually be a old no and a debia ideas and all rich ideas. Oh, Obia at the Abba, so about decentralized, can upon the Abba, so about decentralized ministries at the other parts of the country. The argument they say at the development there is a link between decentralization and socio-economic transformation. Or say or convert the northern part of the country to be the food hub for Africa. Angasa West Africa. Or say at the link between agriculture, the link between tourism and socio-economic transformation, or the agriculture and tourism versus our. These are great ideas. Fair be my or say or bad churches and obesity churches, each church be a be a business. And the churches will be running businesses on for more members, more at the equity, job opportunities and job employment for them. Yes, I need ideas. Any part is yet to present a single idea. The only thing he keeps talking about is interoperability, which is not, he didn't even give the interoperability. Or say, interoperability, Emma Momo vendors, if 107,000 to 800,000 to a 200,000 to a 800,000 jobs. 800,000 jobs on the Bush and Force and yes, I Jumanibi. They must say, yes, I will Jumanibi. Say, a Juma, Juma, Benchim, Juma Kaya, Juma Paul, no one say, or Fremo vendor as a creation of job. So, why not KTB? Interoperability. Sabena Okoya also was any Bawumia. Would you send a Vodafone to MTN? I said, one Castle vendor Bena would be about. Send one or our phone to now we are vendor Bena or your Oko, the Vodafone, then the Vodacash, would the MTN, then the MTN. And so Baku for say, an idea creating 800,000 jobs. Never buy the yes, Edgemanibi. The offer to buy the yes, Edgemanibi. As was say, or no idea, no, and what the other. I mean, some of these comments, they are laughable. They are very laughable. But I mean, I'm going to send the into what they will pretend to say what the idea about. But we are yet to hear a single idea from his camp or from him.
Okay. Now the chat to say proxy voting no committee share 31st January elections because no almost my ban so what ya bruche untumi nkaso obinto waba maw untumi ma power of attorney to anybody so mbeto waba maw and also mati na moti ya mo camp reaction be na mo
you see it's a balancing act. One, to protect the integrity and sanctity of our process, and two, going for the process. Nobody says it's an illegitimate procedure. It's a legal procedure. But you also have to look at the mood of the party now and the issues of mistrust and labeling and labeling also. And the party now has a committee, election committee, now one more task they will say to protect the integrity and sanctity of the elections. You need project free. You can project that will shape on. Opo Tigana, workers also propose.
Ebiana no hodo do no ntumi nkoto.
But the point is say Progeny has always been an avenue. And for the manipulative elections in the role of the people man for. We have our data at AGYAPONG. And your data so the last election cause. I tell you, say data and data cause if you analyze it well, about 7% of Ken votes and no them about Dr. Bawumia in the last election. I'm telling you for a fact. And I'm telling you now, the HD say pose yet in this answer money no. Suppose you know, or damn it, yes, any part 200 natural and tabasso damento. Into a damning room 200 times. See a taste and a man, see a taste, a bass and a man, or damning 200 times or so quality. The one I verify, one I verify, or damning box and moon 200 times. How can't we prevent it?
Nessa ban no more ban crown no quemua.
Oh, Baba, two abeto. Near who so would you panwa bed, abeto. Then the typical suppose be one person. Posing my main show. The danger in it, and say, what to say be at the boogina boy. One more stand on almost the moon you wouldn't. And a year near throw or in no, or market also any sign positive form. Into woman so could not that my own form or more direction. Into any could not or hidden any mountain to be and for an unknown form. Senipa 5,000, 10,000, they be no more. Near fry him for. And near friend for influential people who can't make a cash with mamma. Oh, Posy, she was so woody hat, she was so yare, never trouble tree, she was so near the drew her domophone. Now you are damn sure that I was in there. There was our votes living before the election. And before I know the best pattern, no, they go for our own side and just show, or the secret poop more first from Monk of when tell you a cast of booking a moon, everyone can go for lawfully near church, and yes, also what an answer to the who can do ninety, and yet it's a quite answer. But science and your posy. Before a better battle, the back of woodly bear number of votes. And the project is not that simplistic and more can want them. And on way so in persist 10 branches better about. Oh, Pierre, you want Chabuchida or Becassa, the current state of the party, he will choose Dr. Bawumia ahead of Canada. Nobody will do that. One more Chabuchi, and they know what is going on in the rest of the world. They have well exposure, and they know who among the candidates you will transform the socio-economic fortunes of this country. The Abuche for the Ked, but we are working on a model. I bet you can't for winning our Babede, Abeto. They be a Europe behind playing, the America behind playing, the British Mama. It is better to pay more to protect the integrity of the election.
I don't know, party never boss I can and I say aspirants now, Upanawaye.
I send your bassa. Then you can tell what I can have a whisker. Then you choose an aspirant. Then one of her homework. The democracy is very expensive. It is better than compromising the integrity of the process. I was saying, we catch on so you will see it to see me. The process is see me, and to be a car and the young within it. But I can't myself.
It's you.
Take it from me, and we'll feed the Asian America one about the new book council. You probably in this film, there is no way that about that can get up to 40% in this lesson.
Timbio.
You probably in this film, there is no way that about that can get up to 40% in this lesson. And the books did not create a manipulation and scheming mechanism that they are advancing. And yes, sir, and then election committee are making decisions because they feel they still have higher number in the national council. One more question if the repetition near the court council near Kwarteng. It won't benefit anybody. It won't also go against anybody. Anybody also in Metron. Other election, said election, if we are in general election, go get the Timber Twaba.
That be.
One, you forfeited your right of your franchise. Overton to Abeto. I don't know about Abeto. That kind of money. Why are they so bent on the point? I want to give an advice to them. But all that parents, not only us, there is no way it will never happen. See, I bet say, decision election committee. I am the election man offer. Who will stand by the election committee? Who will protect the decision that the election committee has made, and will make sure that indeed there is indeed no process. That is not to suggest to say your time will three for an ABB. We will make arrangements for all of them to come and vote. But any person who soon to him at 2 years, and yes, today, Yamano
Ura Kwasi Kwarteng lawyer ni Okasama Honorable Kennedy or in AGYAPONG. ɛna ɛnedi nkɔmmɔ Kwasi ewie yɛ da se pa ɛsɛ ni adai kɔ so ya ne pitiri enti nana yasa ba nkrata no ebi wo mu a wode ba wie ya na nke ye wie
ase bi titete mu a hawada ama emfa so so
so
unsa na me kan bibi cho se utimi hwa ade kese bi na bi aketua bi awu mu no na abiti wo wo de me bi sa story mienu agyadam wo say my finance minister
Ato Kasel
forcing
yes
aka Ato is forcing
but minority say Ato is failing
obi an agent
yes
ntina additional you no na what the aba say o siki for $10 million tax waiver if India fame yo e dey ama India fame eno ho
yes
me kire dey ntam say to be ahwe krata na chi a ho ahwe ya picture kese no be deceive we ya no di firi ho a picture ketua bi so sha ase ha ba bi a eno so